What if one of the most familiar SUVs on American roads suddenly decided it was done playing it safe? Imagine a CR-V with a sharper presence, a more sophisticated cabin, stronger road presence, and the kind of technology that makes every drive feel more premium. Welcome back to Imaginary Motors. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 2027 Honda CR-V, a new generation interpretation of one of Honda's most recognizable SUVs. The CR-V has always been about balance. It's practical without feeling boring, comfortable without becoming oversized, and versatile enough to fit into almost any lifestyle. But the 2027 model brings a different energy to that formula. It feels more confident, more refined, and designed for drivers who want everyday practicality without giving up style. From the first glance, the exterior immediately grabs your attention. The body looks clean and athletic, with smoother surfaces flowing from the front fascia toward the rear. Instead of relying on excessive styling elements, the CR-V creates its presence through proportions, lighting, and carefully sculpted details. It looks like an SUV that belongs equally in a downtown parking garage, on a long highway journey, or sitting outside a modern home. And if you're enjoying this look at the 2027 Honda CR-V, take a second to hit the like button. It really helps the channel, and it tells us you want to see more next-generation vehicles like this one here on Imaginary Motors. Move toward the front, and the CR-V becomes even more distinctive. The grille gives the SUV a stronger visual identity, while the headlights create a crisp, modern signature across the front end. The lighting elements feel integrated into the design rather than simply attached to it. A lower section of the bumper adds visual width, making the vehicle appear planted and substantial from almost every angle. The hood carries subtle character lines that guide your eyes toward the windshield, giving the front end a sense of motion even when the vehicle is standing still. It's a design that doesn't need to shout to get attention. The details work together, and that is what makes the CR-V look so polished. From the side, the proportions tell a different story. The 2027 Honda CR-V has the stance of a true modern family SUV, but with enough athletic character to keep things interesting. The roofline flows naturally toward the rear, while the body surfaces remain clean and controlled. Strong wheel arches give the vehicle additional attitude, especially when paired with larger premium-looking wheels. The wheels themselves help complete the visual package. They fill the arches nicely and give the CR-V a wider, more confident stance. From a three-quarter angle, you can see how the front, side, and rear design elements connect into one cohesive shape. There are no awkward transitions. Everything feels intentional. At the rear, the design continues that premium approach. The taillights create a recognizable signature while emphasizing the width of the SUV. The rear hatch remains practical, but the surrounding styling makes it feel considerably more upscale. A sculpted bumper and carefully integrated lower details finish the look without making the rear overly complicated. Then you open the door, and the character of the CR-V changes completely. Inside, the focus is on creating a space that feels calm, modern, and comfortable. The dashboard has a clean horizontal layout, giving the cabin a feeling of openness. Materials are arranged to create visual depth, while the seating position gives the driver a commanding view of the road. The front seats are designed around long-distance comfort, with supportive contours and plenty of adjustment. Rear passengers aren't treated as an afterthought either. There's enough room to make everyday family trips comfortable, while the versatile cargo area keeps the CR-V practical for groceries, luggage, sports equipment, or weekend adventures. Technology becomes a major part of the experience. A modern digital driver display keeps important information directly in the driver's line of sight, while the central infotainment screen provides access to navigation, media, vehicle settings, and connected features. The interface feels designed to be useful rather than distracting. Physical controls for frequently used functions make everyday adjustments simple, while smartphone connectivity keeps the cabin connected to the digital world. But technology isn't the only thing that makes this interior impressive. The atmosphere matters. Quiet materials, thoughtful storage areas, comfortable seating, and carefully positioned controls create a cabin that feels easy to live with. And that's one of the CR-V's biggest strengths. It doesn't try to impress you for 5 minutes. It is designed to remain comfortable after 5 hours. Now let's talk about performance. The 2027 Honda CR-V delivers the kind of driving character that makes sense for a modern SUV. The powertrain is tuned around smooth acceleration, predictable response, and everyday usability. Rather than chasing extreme performance numbers, the CR-V focuses on delivering confidence whenever you press the accelerator. Around town, that means easy launches from traffic lights and smooth transitions through city streets. On the highway, it means maintaining speed comfortably while keeping the cabin relaxed. The SUV feels composed, controlled, and ready for whatever the day brings. And when the road starts winding through corners, the CR-V's balanced chassis becomes even more noticeable. Steering feels precise enough to inspire confidence, while the suspension works to absorb imperfections without making the vehicle feel disconnected from the road. That balance is important because the perfect family SUV isn't necessarily the fastest one. It's the vehicle that feels right whether you're commuting to work on Monday morning, taking the kids somewhere Saturday afternoon, or heading out on a road trip when you simply want to escape the city. Honda also places strong emphasis on safety and driver assistance. The CR-V is built around a collection of intelligent systems designed to help drivers remain aware and confident behind the wheel. Features such as collision avoidance technology, adaptive cruise assistance, lane-focused support, and monitoring systems can make everyday driving less stressful while adding another layer of protection. So who is the 2027 Honda CR-V really for? It's for the driver who wants one vehicle capable of doing almost everything. It's for families who need space, commuters who want comfort, travelers who value efficiency and practicality, and SUV buyers who don't want to sacrifice modern design just because they need everyday versatility. And that's what makes this vehicle so interesting. The CR-V doesn't need to reinvent the SUV category to become exciting. It simply needs to take everything people already appreciate about the nameplate and elevate it. So here's the question. If you were choosing your next SUV, would you take the 2027 Honda CR-V over its biggest competitors? Let me know your pick in the comments, because that's where the real conversation starts. For me, the appeal of the 2027 Honda CR-V comes down to one word: balance. It combines a confident exterior, a sophisticated cabin, practical space, modern technology, comfortable performance, and a strong sense of everyday usability into one complete package. If you enjoyed this look at the 2027 Honda CR-V, make sure you subscribe to Imaginary Motors. We've got plenty more exciting vehicles coming your way, from next-generation SUVs to premium machines that could redefine what drivers expect from their next car. The road ahead is changing quickly, and the 2027 Honda CR-V feels ready to meet that future head-on, not by abandoning what made it successful, but by transforming those strengths into something sharper, smarter, and far more exciting.